So me and Bentley are getting the final preparations ready for the retreat, which is tomorrow, and making sure everyone's got the information they need as well before they arrive. And it's funny when you message people who sign up to the retreat, and so many people will like message me and be like, oh, I'm so worried I'm going to be the worst one there. Oh, I don't think my practice is going to be as good as everyone else's and stuff. And I have to do a bit of reassuring people that, you know, I'm not going to judge you based on how long you can hold a handstand or how deep you can hold the splits. I mean, also, this retreat is just not about any of that stuff anyway. It's about relaxing, unwinding, connecting back to yourself and understanding yourself a little bit better. But I do think that people do get this in their heads. And do you know what? I'm so guilty of it as well. I look back and think about when I did my teacher training, and I was very much like before I did it thinking, oh, I'm going to be the worst one here. Everyone's going to think I'm not ready for this. Everyone will think I'm dreadful. You get there, you realise everyone is just working on their own things, like mentally and physically. We all have things that we're working on in our practice at every single level. So it's kind of humbling when you look at it like that. So I think even when I had my photo shoot with Renee, which was in London a couple of weeks ago, and she actually generally shoots people who have a very, very strong contortion or gymnastics or yoga kind of background. And so it'd be very, very extreme postures. And it is incredible that people train themselves to that level to be able to put themselves in those positions. But it's really not where I'm at with my practice. And so before I shot with her, I was like, oh, shall I tell her that, you know, my postures are going to be a little bit more basic than maybe what she's used to? And I thought, no, just show up as you, like, don't try and be as good as anyone else or compare yourself, and just get there, enjoy the day and do the postures that you want to do. And so that was really my approach to it. But yeah, so at the moment, kind of just reassuring people, look, I am not going to be judging you on how good your yoga practice is. I mean, what does that even mean? That's a whole other conversation. But you know, there's no prizes for like the longest held handstand. There's no prizes for the deepest split. And actually, really what we're focusing into is much more of like the spiritual practices. And again, there's no prizes for those either. So yeah, in my email, I was quite hopefully reassuring. And I said to them, you know, I will never judge you on how deep your spiritual practices are either. You know, what I care about is teaching you guys some tools that you can use, and you can use them when you need them as well. Because sometimes we can become so stressed and so overwhelmed that in the moment we just do not know how to help ourselves. And so having some tools that are pretty simple, pretty straightforward tools that we can use to apply to get some immediate relief can be really amazing. So I've got a whole workshop as part of this retreat on stress and anxiety relief, which I think just so many people need right now. It might even be something that I want to put as an online training as well. So if you're watching this and thinking, yes, I really need these tools, let me know and we'll see about making this an online training as well. Good morning. It is retreat day and I am just finishing off the final touches ready for the day, and I'm so excited. Also feeling a bit nervous. But yeah, I've planned out all my sessions now, so I'm a little bit later than I wanted to be last night. I actually had a really good night's sleep, which is awesome. So I'm obviously not that worried about it. But I've got my laptop with a couple of bits on. I've been making my notes. This is like my thing when I'm trying to learn something. It's all about different coloured pens. It's all about diagrams. Get myself like ready and in the zone. And yeah, poor Tom has had to listen through all of this a couple of times over so I can practice it. But I think that's the thing, when I'm so passionate about something as well, I want to make sure that I stay on track, because I only have a certain amount of time. I can't tell you everything. So I've like got my diagram to keep me on track. I think it can look really bad when you're delivering something and you're just looking at notes all the time, like, hello, welcome to my session. So it's really just there as a comfort blanket. There's a peeping Tom. I can see your little head. Come here. He's a peeping Tom. Hello, sweet boy. Come on then.
Sun is shining. Weather is sweet.
So Bentley is cleaning my face with his tail, but Bentley is coming on the retreat today. So are you going to be good? You gonna be a good boy today? No. Bentley's coming on the retreat today, and he is probably going to find a very opportune moment where everyone is very still and peaceful and calm in their meditation to start barking. No, we hope not. To be fair, he was really good at the last one, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah. So if you've watched my videos before, you'll know that usually at the beginning of the class, Bentley will come over and sit on my lap as I intro the session. And then as I move into the asana flow, Tom will guide him away with some treats and he'll get out of the way. But actually most of today is either very restorative yoga. So there's not too much like moving around where you can accidentally sit on him or kick him over. And most of it is discussions and talks. So he can basically sit on my lap or go and show some love to the retreaties, can't you? Did you say treaties? So I am ready. I'm very excited to get started on today. And yeah, most of it has been good and gone to plan. Some of it has not, unfortunately. We've got 2 sponsors for today's event and neither of their stuff has shown up. So the bank holiday post has really done us over, hasn't it? And so I feel so guilty about it. And I know that people aren't coming to the retreat because they want some freebies. They're coming because they want the sessions. But I just feel like I'm letting people down. And so, yeah, the thing is, I can't even afford to post it all out to everyone. So I think I'm just going to have to give people the option, if you want it, paid for postage, and I'll send it out. But yeah, it is a real shame because some really good stuff with the freebies. And I wanted to share that with everyone on the day and get some nice photos and everything. But yeah, you make plans and God laughs, so there we go. But everything else is going really well and really to plan. There's a couple of people who dropped out, haven't there, last minute, but I think it will still be a really good day. And it's absolutely beautiful. Yesterday as well was just stunning. It was boiling hot. So yeah, it's a really, really gorgeous day today. Apparently we're going to have highs of 16, which I think in the orangery is going to feel very hot. It does have gorgeous big windows though, so those will be open. But yeah, I did drop an email out to everyone yesterday being like, guys, just reminding you, it's probably going to be quite hot, so think layering. So hopefully people won't get too hot. I've got my shorts on, I'm ready to go. So before I get started on the day, I want to get myself to the venue before everyone else, get settled, get set up. So me, Tom and my mum are going to be running around sorting everything out. But it's important that you don't just go from like one thing to the next thing to the next thing and just feel completely stressed out. So it's also important to just take time to reset, to get yourself ready, to prepare yourself, to prepare your nervous system and prepare yourself mentally for what's going to happen. Because I don't want to get so overexcited that I'm talking really quickly and a lot of the messages I'm sending get lost because I'll be like, blah, blah. So yeah, I've got a couple of exercises that I like to do before I start presenting. And some of those exercises I'm going to be sharing on the retreat as part of my anti-stress and anti-anxiety workshop. And so one of those is VU breathing, and I'll share that with you guys here as well, you know, for all of you that didn't get to make it to the workshop. But VU breathing is a really good way to stimulate the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve runs down through the diaphragm. And when you do VU breathing, you get to massage into the vagus nerve. And also the kind of vibrational energy of that sound that you make on your exhale helps to sort of calm the mind, calm that chitter chatter. So it's a really, really lovely practice to do. So you breathe in and you exhale audibly. And you just continue with that. I already feel so much better after one of those. And sometimes when things are really tough, I replace the word VU with fuck. So yeah, VU breathing is a really good way to reset, calm your energy, bring your nervous system into that sort of parasympathetic state, that peaceful state, that more rest and digest rather than that kind of fight or flight anxiety. Oh my God, I'm about to do something big. So that VU breathing is a really good one to have in your back pocket, and you can do it anywhere. So it is like Christmas in our house this morning because all of the things that were supposed to arrive ready for the retreat on Saturday have only arrived on Tuesday, which is a bit late. The bank holiday post was not on our side, unfortunately. But I've got all this cool stuff which looks amazing, so I wanted to show you guys. And if you were on the retreat, then you will have had an email off me, which took me about 3 hours to draft. But you'll have had an email off me which includes lots of fun information, but also will tell you about how you can get your goodie bags off me as well. So let me show you what I've got. So Aloe was sponsoring an event and they sent everyone these really cute little baseball caps, which I'm really happy because I've got one as well. I've got one of these in black as well and I absolutely love them. So just a really cool, like accessory for going to the gym. These are like absolute lifesavers, these Aloe tote bags. Bentley's overnight bag is one of these. And I also use them for carrying around yoga blocks or even do my shopping with. They're pretty awesome. They make a great beach bag as well, to be honest. So I've got those. I'm so excited to open this life format. It's the white magic one, which is the white one that's got this kind of gorgeous gold pattern on. And I really wanted this in time for the retreat because I do love my pink rainbow one. It's gorgeous, but I feel like when I look at my pink rainbow one, I feel really like energized and I love getting on it in the morning. This is a much more sort of like serene, calm yoga vibes kind of situation, which means that when I wear fake tan and makeup, I need to be careful. But it's absolutely beautiful, so I can't wait to actually get that open and show you some more of that content soon. I actually should be having a Lifeform discount code going live again very soon, so I'll post that on here if I get it in time. But if not, keep an eye on my discounts page because I put all of my discounts on there as well. And then last but not least, I have got a ton of Innermost goodies. And you know what, they sent out all of these like little samples. You like these as well. They sent out all samples of their different proteins. And they're all a creamy vanilla flavour, which by the looks of things, I think Bentley is very excited for, but these aren't for you, sweetheart. So you've got the health one, which is the vegan protein, and I've had that before and I really like that. And if you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I'm largely plant-based, occasionally not, i.e. if there's a mozzarella pizza situation, I might take a commercial view. But yeah, I have the vegan protein powder. So these ones I haven't tried at all. So if you have contacted me about your goodie bag, you'll get one of those in as well. And they've also sent me some lovely little cards which would have gone in. These would have been in your goodie bags, and if you want yours posting out, I'll pop one of these in for you as well, which has got a bit more information about Innermost. They're giving me a big one of these, so you're going to be seeing me with creating lots of gorgeous protein shakes, overnight oats as well. I love putting this in overnight oats. And other smoothies as well. So yeah, really happy with that. And this one, the Define Booster, which I have used before as well. When I was doing the F45 challenges, when I first came across Innermost, and I used to have this, the health powder, and there's like a pre-workout drink as well, which I think is called Energy. Yeah, there's a pre-workout drink which is called Energy, which I used to have as well, which was awesome. So it's pineapple flavour, which I really like. Tom actually hates pineapple, but really liked that. So there you go. So yeah, I'm gonna get some of that, and they sent me over some of these tone capsules as well, which I've used before and really liked as well. So now that I'm doing a bit more weight training alongside my yoga and running and everything else I'm doing, I wanted to make sure that I get my protein up to where it should be, which when you're vegan, it can be a little bit harder. Not impossible. So yeah, following a largely plant-based diet, I need to make sure I get enough protein in. And when I found out how much protein I should be getting for the amount of training that I'm doing, I was like, okay, maybe I'm actually way off that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to upping those levels and seeing how that helps my body to change as well. And so I think one of the cool things about Innermost as well is that they're science-backed, which you would hope a lot of these companies are. But they also were going into like boutique gyms and fitness companies and saying, you know, we want to put our protein powder in your gym. Let's do a blind taste test and you can see which protein that you prefer because we're sure that you'll pick ours. And they did come out on top every time. And then the research behind it as well really supported what they were trying to achieve with natural ingredients as well. So I've actually got quite a few vanilla protein powders. And so I was thinking maybe we do a blind taste test with Tom. What do you guys think?
So I'll tell you a little bit more about what each one is and kind of what it was created for and why they're different, because obviously they've got 4 vanilla protein powders, and if you're like, oh, why would I pick one over the other, which is kind of what I thought when I saw them. So this one is obviously the vegan one, so if you do follow a plant-based diet, this is the one to get, and the protein is made out of brown rice and pea protein, and this was crafted to support well-being and overall health. So this is the fit protein. The protein comes from whey protein, and this one was designed for people who are like really pushing themselves in the gym, and they say that it's crafted to support energy, vitality and recovery. The health one and the fit one are designed to create kind of longer, leaner muscles, whereas this one they say is crafted to maximise strength and muscle gains. The protein on this one is whey and casein, so again this one isn't vegan, but it is that lovely vanilla flavour as well. And then we have this lean one as well, which is also designed for producing and sustaining leaner muscles. And it's also got some products in there which are designed for sustainable and healthy fat loss. And I thought that they just had vanilla, but they actually have a smooth chocolate one as well, which they did send me and I didn't even notice, because the first 4 that I looked at were creamy vanilla, but actually they have the smooth chocolate as well, which I haven't tried at all. So yeah, interested to go for that. Yeah, let me know if you've tried any of those, and I've got a discount code for Innermost for you guys as well. So in the link in the description of this video, there's my affiliate link. Please click on that one and you can use my code to get yourself 10% off as well. But stay tuned, because I'm going to be putting on some reels soon to show you how I'm going to use this health powder to create some really nice smoothies and breakfasts. Breakfast smoothies this morning. We've been out for our walk, and now we're ready to get some protein in us, aren't we?
Yeah, very excited.
So what we've got spinach, strawberries for decoration, frozen banana, frozen blueberries, so cherries. The protein part we're going to be using Innermost. We've got the health powder, which is the vegan one, which is made of like brown rice and pea protein. And then we're going to add some of this Define Booster to it as well, which is from their weight loss range. And so we're going to add a little bit of this in as well. It's quite a strong flavour, this one, so I'm going to only add in about half to 1 flat teaspoon of it. But with all the rest of the flavours, this is going to taste amazing. We've got some almond milk to go in it, but it could be oat milk or cow's milk if you prefer that.
Or just water.
Or just water, yeah. And then what toppings have we got?
So we've got some cacao nibs if we wanted some, or some chia seeds if we just wanted to bulk it out for more of a meal.
And chia seeds are great for extra protein as well, aren't they? So let's get going. So big. Oh, I like this bun tea towel. We need to get this in.
5 minutes.
This is amazing. It's even better like, oh my goodness. One time, like the first time I had it, I put like a peach teaspoon of it because I didn't understand what it was, and I was like, whoa, like absolutely buzzing. So I'm a bit like more careful with it. Cheers. So nice.
It's really good, isn't it? It's delicious.
It's so good with the cherries as well. That really brings it out.
Good job.
Definitely make that again.
Sunday.
Aw, thank you, Becky. I'll have to make one for Si now as well. Lovely.
So I'm basically still on a high from the retreat, and I've got all the feedback forms here, which literally just fill my soul up with joy, because I think sometimes when you run an event like this, people come to you for all kinds of different reasons and have all kinds of different things going on in their lives. But when I guess you don't always ask for feedback on stuff like this, but when you put in a piece of paper in front of them and say, tell me, how was the day? What did you enjoy the most? What was your biggest takeaways and things like that? And they share with you just the most amazing stuff that just makes me feel so happy that I can make them find peace and comfort in whatever else is happening in their lives, but also, all of that time and effort planning and putting together the sessions that I'm putting it in with people in mind who I think it's going to really help them. But to know that it just really, it makes it all so worth it, and it really cements that sort of power of yoga and the power of the practices that we have. So anyway, I thought I would share some of the feedback with you guys. And so a lot of people really, really loved that energizing breathwork practice that I put in. And one lady, she wrote, the energizing breathwork surfaced a lot of hidden emotions for me to process. And she's actually got in touch since and been like, please, can you share a video of how you did that? Because I want to incorporate this into my daily practice, which is just amazing. Lots of people as well commenting on the anti-stress and anti-anxiety workshop, saying that it gave them a really, really great toolkit to help in a range of situations. And even since the workshop, I've had people messaging me saying, thank you so much for this. I used this in my situation that I was in today, and it really helped me to find peace and calm again, which is just incredible and exactly why I do what I do. And actually a lot of people writing on their forms as well that as a result of doing that day, that they want to take more time for themselves, that they want to have more time where they're not kind of pushing and driving forward, where they actually take some time for that deeper introspection, for that re-energizing, which again, I just think is wonderful. We have a lot of messages pushed at us where it's like, oh, you want to see a before and after photo, we want to see you be fat to turning into having abs and whatever else, like, and when you work into your mind care practices, when you work into restoring yourself, you don't necessarily get like the wow before and after photo, but you do get that wow feeling of, feeling more peace within yourself, feeling a lot happier. And I think, forget the photo, I'd much rather have that as an after feeling. I would much rather be able to feel that stillness, that happiness, that peacefulness inside me. I care about that a lot more than I care about a six-pack. Not that six-packs are bad, but I think, it's a lot more transformative working from the inside out. This one says, I love the yoga flow. It was really nice to follow you, Katie, and you helped me to get deeper into my practices, both mentally and physically, which is amazing. And I did say to everyone, like, guys, you've got me, I'm here, come and ask me questions, come and show me your poses, and let me know what I can help you with while you've got me. So I'm really glad that she got that out of it as well. It was a perfect day and I loved it. And actually this feedback really did blow me away. This lady said that she thought the whole day was really thought-provoking and encouraging. And she said that she'd come to the day with a lot of emotions from personal recent events and went away feeling at peace thanks to the supportive words. And in particular, she loved the anxiety workshop. So yeah, really, really happy. And she said that the day far exceeded her expectations as well, which is always amazing. And she says, thank you for bringing me peace in a recent storm. So yeah, I just think that's really wonderful. I'm glad that you felt all the benefits of those practices as well. And then lots of people as well are asking for more events. So more weekend retreats, more day retreats, more long weekends, more online workshops. And as I said, I'm thinking about running the anti-stress and anti-anxiety workshop as an online event. So if you think that's something you might be interested in as well, drop me a comment here. Or if you want to do more day retreats, if you want to do more weekend or long weekend or even retreats abroad, pop it in the comments so that I know what you guys want and then I can help to put it all together.
Floors!
Doors!
Drawers! This is our home.
We got every... What's it?
Generation.
Lots of people are also asking for some more in-person workshops as well. So again, if you're somebody who wants an in-person workshop, Let me know where you want to see that. Where in the country am I going to for this stuff? Let me know where you are. If there's a studio you want to see me at as well, definitely put me in touch, because I think, you know, I really do get a lot out of the in-person events, and I know you guys do as well, so I'm definitely keen for doing more of that stuff. But I don't know where yet, so help me out, guys. Let me know where you want to see me.